going on, everyone? So as you guys know, Brave Souls is down right now because of the update, which, super hyped about. But I figured I'd go ahead and do something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I kind of want to show off this game, but when I first started making this video, when it first came on the Android, I figured, I was playing it, I was like, wow, I don't have that much stuff unlocked. So I was going to hold off on making the video until, a lot of stuff came up. Until I unlocked, most of the game. And so I finally did it. I unlocked what I think to be most of the game, so I figured I'd go ahead and make a run through. If you haven't played it, or if you played part of it and you didn't really like it, I'd say you keep going. I didn't really like it at first either, but it's really grown on me. I really like it. And we'll do this mission real quick. You know what? No, let's do the one with the white, because I can get white. This is kind of showing off the gameplay of it, and I'll explain stuff in a little bit. But yeah, this is pretty much the gameplay. It's actually a really, really fun game. I really like it. In fact, I've been playing this more than my JP account because they're on the same device. But yeah, I've been playing this a little bit more, and it is a lot of fun because it's not like 3D, like it's like just side-scrolling and attacking, like like a 2D fighting game. But it's not really like Brave Souls 3D or anything like that. But it's still a really fun game. The cool thing about this, there's no ticket system like there is in Brave Souls. You can't like summon like you can in Brave Souls. These hearts up there are how many times I can fight. For whatever reason, it goes above 147. Like there's times that I get 1,000 something, and I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. I really don't. But yeah, for the most part, that's the gameplay. A lot of times you have to fight mobs and stuff. You get daily achievements and like daily rewards where you can get free stuff. The stuff up here is basically the current, like the heart, the sparkle thing, and the weird blue thing. It's basically the currency of the game. You can go to the Urahara store that refreshes, every now and then. And you have tickets where you can refresh it as well. I have 54 and you can refresh the things. And these are basically what you use to upgrade the thing, the characters. You can buy characters like this. I have 7. I need 90 to release him. And I typically don't buy characters on these. You can actually unlock characters by going to the story mission and seeing where in the story they unlock. For example, this one, you can get your Chiru pieces. Once you get 60, you unlock her. But, I think I've already unlocked the Chiru. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. And once you level up a certain character far enough, they basically transform. For example, I recently transformed Byakuya. Ichigo's the one that made the most sense because it went from regular Ichigo to Shikai Ichigo, and then at level 30 you get Bankai Ichigo, and I think at level 60 you get Dangai, which is actually really cool. I think they skip over Full Hollow for this Ichigo anyway. But I recently unlocked this Byakuya. I actually haven't... Oh, I basically unlocked Byakuya's new move, which is Bankai. And I haven't really tested that, so let's go ahead and test that now. But as you keep going, your moves actually upgrade. Like, for example, my move upgraded here from that. And it's got an extra one. Every time you level up, if you get the more Byakuyas you get, the more you can level up. Wow, I've actually never used it. That's the first time I use it. That is the first time I use it. That is awesome. Before, and as you level up, the moves change. They become different, and sometimes they become drastically different. Sometimes they just become an upgraded version of themselves. But yeah, it's a really fun game. And the cool thing about this is, unlike Brave Souls, I know we have that auto ticket coming up soon. But the cool thing about this is you can just sweep. You see how on the bottom it says sweep and it says mop up 10 times? If you have a 3 stars on the level, I can just do mop up 3 times, and it basically finishes the game 10 times, or mop up 10 times, I'm sorry. And it gave me all the rewards for going in at 10 times. So it's a huge way to save time. I got 2 more Byakuyas that way, which I can use to upgrade him. I don't remember how much I need to upgrade him. Let me see. Yeah, I need 70 to upgrade him. Right now there's an event, there's a double chance. And you can see here all the different variations of my moves. Like you start off that, And right now, the way I have that move is basically this. It's just 2 of them. That Bankai started off like this. And now it's, you know, the last one was like this. Which, you know, looks similar. Or the same, actually. And then it upgraded to Bankai. And so, yeah, it's pretty much as you unlock characters. I think the next one I have to unlock is Momo. Then it's Ikaku. And then you can see kind of how they're going to unlock. But that's like, the story is just like, like, not only is it the whole story, but it's just scraping the surface. It's like this game has so much more in it. Aside from being able to, you know, complete daily quests, get stuff that way, being able to level up. As you level up, you unlock new things. I think you unlock this at level 10, 15, 20, all the way to 43. Memory Path you unlock at 43. The rest of this, to my knowledge, is not unlocked yet. But it's actually really interesting. You can... Oh, hi, this is open. This is rarely ever open for me. It's only open like for 3 hours a day. And you can kind of... A lot of these are auto fights, kind of like PvP. I think this one is an auto fight. If it's a team-based, it's auto fight. But there's some of them where you can get rewards where it's not. You actually... It's like a trial where you go in until you die. And it starts off pretty easy, but then it gets really complicated. And the more you win, the more rewards you get. There's actually various stores. Like, for example, on Brave Souls, you have the Cones, what's it called? Cones Corner, where you can just get a bunch of stuff that way. You also have the metal exchange system, where you can exchange metals and get stuff that way as well. Yeah, see, I have 7 of those butterflies, which I don't know how... I don't even know what I can buy in this, since this is very rarely ever open for me. Yeah, let's see, Arena Store. Yeah, see, I can buy all these. Yeah, I can buy these things from there. Purgatory Trial, where they basically say, like, for example, I can only take Ultimate and Control characters that have that attribute on them, and then that's another auto fight. I can go exploring. You can only do 3. These will refresh at the end of the day. You can only send 3 characters at a time, and they bring back items. Sometimes they're rare, sometimes they're costumes for another part of this game. Like I said, this game is huge. This is what I mean by it's basically a survival. You basically go until all your characters are dead. And like the first half is fine. The first half is totally fine. And in the second half, people start dying. It gets really hard. And what the cool thing is that it's not just... there we go. It's not just this... like one character that changes. For example, I think Ichigo's the one that changes the most, just because he has 3 levels: Shikai, Bankai, and Dangai. Technically 4 if you count the first one. See, I just got another Ichigo piece there, so I can upgrade him. But other characters have like upgrades as well. I think Rukia. There's 2 Rukias. I know that. There's a Rukia, which is this Rukia, which is basically Kido Rukia, and then eventually you unlock Soul Reaper Rukia. It's actually the only character so far that I've seen that there are 2 variances of. So, yeah, but these challenges get harder, and the cool thing is they reset every day. Like, even if you can't get a high level in one day, like the next day you might be set. And like, there's so many things to do in this game. It's hard to run out of things to do in this game at this point. But once again, you kind of have to get to level 43. And you see here I completed something so I can get the XP to get to level up. Sometimes leveling up is difficult. You can also increase a character's stats. For example, I'll increase Byakuya's attack, because that's not very high. And like, there's no bad side to this. It costs like... It does have a cost of those sparkly things that you see on the top, the purple thing. But you get that like unbelievably easy. And you just kind of go until you find a bomb. And when you find a bomb, you can activate a decoy. And the decoys, you get them like... They're so common. They're unbelievably common. I have 219 and I don't do this often. See, I can just hit decoy, no repercussions there. And, you know, their attributes go up. Like, it's got so many things to it. There's also this hot spring thing. You can go in. I think I already did this today. and you basically three characters show up, and if they're one of these three, they get highlighted. Or if they're one of these five, they get highlighted. And if you highlight them all, you unlock a character. The green one, you unlock the male character. Not unlock, you get the puzzles to unlock them. And the pink ones, you get a female character. Then you have cuisines, which gives you hearts and XP for this. Hey, somebody subscribed. So, for example, it's like this. And you basically get, the little animation while it's going. The better you do, the more XP you get. It's kind of a dumb little game. Not dumb little game, really, because it actually is helpful. It gives you hearts, which you need to like sweep, which is basically when you do 10 missions without stopping, which is great. So yeah, see there we go, and I got all those effects while getting them, which is pretty good. Going to the hot spring also. Hey, Melody. Going to the hot spring also. I'll answer her in a bit. Also boosts your stats. I think it boosts, depending on which one you go, it boosts a certain stat. It's 7 o'clock, so Urahara store is updated, so let's see what's in there. Nothing that I really need, except for maybe this. How many do I need? I don't want to spend 300, but I'm going to do it. Because you get 3 and I need 5 to upgrade Geen, because I do have Geen. So I bought that. The more you buy, the higher the price goes. So you go up to here, go to character, so you can see he's already... Yeah, see, I can break through and then keep leveling him up. You need some of these items to be able to level up a character. For example, right now I can level him up without a problem. But at level 50, I'm probably going to need more of his sword to be able to upgrade him again. You also have a check-in system, which is basically the equivalent of daily, of logging in daily on Brave Souls. And for example, here, you also have makeup check-ins, which are things you can get for free, like I said, when you summon things. And basically check in and make up for the days, which is actually really, really cool. I really like that about the game. I think right now I can get 100 more of these if I get them. Let's see. Check in. So that's as if I logged in for those 3 days. And there, I claimed those rewards. So I can use that, get an achievement, get all those. Like I said, these purple things, you get like an unbelievable amount. It's insane. And see, at that point, I can go to the soul search. And right here, if you go to, say, like, first 10, draw, whatever, you can actually get full-blown characters. I think that's how I got Geen. You could have gotten Geen from the logging in daily, but I did a one-search thing, and it gave me 90 Geen, which is what you need to unlock them. So, like, I unlocked them instantly. It was awesome. And like I said, each one of these characters has so much. It may not be 3D like Brave Souls, but there's a lot you can do with them. And you can also do these 10 search right here. It'll give you like 10 items. Some of them may be useful, some of them may not. This little thing right here is a refresh thing for Urahara store. You get a bunch of items, like you can get characters, like I did. I got 3 characters. You can get items for recipes, so you can continue cooking. You get bonuses that way. I got that gift. Every time you see a present over here is basically for the next feature that I'm going to show you, which I thought was pretty dumb until I realized what it does. The whole female association, it's like a dating sim almost. It's kind of weird. Not going to lie. But yeah, you can get costumes for people, and the more you unlock, I guess the better stats you get. But what really makes this good is the assault skill. I currently have this one right here. You need to unlock characters to unlock them. The first one you unlock is the healing one. It lets you heal for 7 seconds. It grants you regen, 10% for 7 seconds, which is very useful. This one inflicts damage, which is also very, like, instantly inflicts damage, which is great. This one right here, the one that I have currently right now, I have, is actually the most useful one I've gotten depending on the situation that I'm in. Because that one actually lets me inflict, I think it's 2% damage to a character, to my opponent, for 10 seconds. Like 2% damage per second for 10 seconds. So it's basically 20%, up to a certain amount. And it stuns them. So it does not only does 1/5 the damage, it also stuns the enemies for like 7 seconds, which is awesome because some of these characters, like I've shown you guys missions right here and they were easy. Let me show you where I am right now. This is the, like, I showed you the Byakuya one and I killed him, right? This is like one level later. It is unbelievably difficult. And like you can see the rewards here, and I'm gonna use my best character, which is Ichigo, in a fight. And it's just, it's hard. It is really tough. It is not easy. So let's see what it does here. And like I said, I'm gonna start off using the skill, the little, the assault skill, I think is what it's called. They show up on screen, Nell falls, because it's funny. They start losing health and they get stunned, which you can then just use to do this. And like, I'm doing pretty well right now. I'm doing a decent amount of damage. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna complete this. There's no way. I think he's got me in his Bankai, yep. And what's cool, even if I unlock him, he's not gonna have it, but like, I can't see him other than that red dot on the bottom. Ah, dang it. Yeah, see, so he does a lot of damage, but the like, leveling up a few times can just make all the difference. Like right now I'm level 47 and I can't beat him. He's actually crushing me. But who knows, at level 50 he might be a cakewalk. Like, the level gaps in this game are insane. And the cool thing is that you can just level up. You don't actually have to continue fighting to level up. You can, it is an option. You get experience for sweeping levels. But you can always just complete these daily missions and you get experience that way. For example, clear Duel of Fate stage 2 times. So let me go here. What is the Duel of Fate? Duel of Fate. I'm gonna die. Actually, no, might not do so bad. Oh, hey, I can sweep this. Sweep? Hey, okay. And that's cool. The cool thing is that the sweeping works. Must clear difficulty. Well, alright then. Sweep. I guess I can only sweep Chads right now because it's the only one I have. Let's do that. Sweep. Okay. So now, that's completed. I get that XP. And it's just like that. It's very simple. Arena is basically PvP, although you only get 10 a day. I think I'm one away from unlocking something, so let's go ahead and do that. Who can I win against, though? I try to avoid Rukia. Not Rukia. I try to avoid fighting anybody with Orihime. Orihime is like unbelievably difficult. If somebody has a good Orihime in their team, it's hard to kill them. It really is, because they are so powerful. Because they can heal. They not only have a high defense, they also have a shield that they can activate as their strong attack. And sweet Bankai. And they have healing. They can heal the entire team, which is unbelievably annoying. I've gotten to the point where I beat everybody. I have the most health, but the time runs out because Orihime kept healing herself. It's really, really annoying. So yeah, this is basically PvP. As you can see, this game has a fair amount of autoing and PvP. I think I'm ranked 179 right now. It's actually really good. Yeah, you unlock those like that easily. And I think I unlocked the chest, which I can unlock right now. Sweet. And you also get, like, there's so many different, like, the metal exchange coins. Sweet, I think I can upgrade Rukia now. Like, the metal exchange coins, it's kind of similar to this, but there's a lot of variants. Like, these little star things on the bottom, it says I have 275. You go to the arena store, and you can buy stuff. So, like, it's got so many different stores. So many different stores. But yeah, that's pretty much this game. Let me see if I missed anything. You get daily stuff. Duel of Fate, I showed you guys that. Exploration, I showed you guys that. This is the survival, I showed you guys that. This one is the one that's basically survival, but well, it's not survival. It's basically just you have to meet those requirements. It's like Inherit Zones, but easier. You have to take characters that meet the requirements. And then Memory Path is just basically an escalator of awesome. This, I can't do any of them right now because I used them all up for the day. But it basically ups the amount of stuff you get daily. For example, I now get 6... I don't really know what they're called. But all these things on the left, I now get them every day. Just because it's awesome that way. But yeah, so that's pretty much the game. Like I said, I didn't like it at first as much. Now I really like it. I recommend you guys check it out. It really is worth checking out. It's actually really fun. It's a really fun game. You can download. It's both on Android and Apple now, so that's good. But yeah, you should totally check it out. It's actually really fun. And like I said, it might not be good at first because you kind of have to level up. But you know, it gets there. Also, if you go buy these, because I know I don't like spending money in game, but I have in this because it is worth it. Once you top up, it's kind of a dumb thing they do, but it's smart, and it's dumb and it's smart. It really is, because if you spend money, if you spend $1, it won't work if you spend 99 cents. Like, for example, this right here is 99 cents. You have to spend at least $1. So I would recommend doing this super discount, $1.99. Top up once. Spend $2 on the game. It's worth it, because when you spend $2, you get a free Byakuya. And let me tell you, that makes life so much easier at the beginning. So much easier at the beginning. And the higher VIP you are, I think let's see, VIP 1, this is where you get Byakuya, and then I spent something to get extra daily stuff, just because I was sick of not having enough of it. And yeah, then that's where I am right now. But the first one you get Byakuya, which is totally worth it, makes everything easier. But yeah, that's pretty much this game, guys. You should totally check it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another Brave Souls video, because I'm really excited for the update to come out. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.